Kahalo, Yahabashim Yahushai, Bashim Mikakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, and salutation to the Akim pushing this word, truth and sincerity. This is a quick article from the Express, London, and it says here, world holds its breath. Putin starts countdown to war as major naval strait blocked off. Okay, and then it goes on to say, the world is watching on with bated breath as Vladimir Putin appears to have started the countdown to war. Let's see what this nigga's got to say. I'll pass this advert first, because there's always some kind of bullshit before they get to the crunch. So let's see what they got to say.
Very much so. We're not just talking about over 100,000 troops. It's who is actually there now. We're seeing Russian elite forces and specialist equipment moving into place. And from where I sit, an invasion does look imminent. And the West, I'm afraid, is looking very risk averse. I think Russia is looking to exploiting where the West, NATO, actually sits. We're looking bruised after Afghanistan. And Moscow's strategy very much is to regain its status as a superpower, expand its sphere of influence in Eastern Europe, but most importantly, to create a sizable buffer zone between Russia and what might eventually be the EU and NATO if Ukraine should ever join. So this isn't the time to blink. For me, this is a time to show strength, because that's what Putin respects, and he exploits weakness, and that's the position that we now find ourselves in.
Right, there you have it. Okay. Let's get rid of that shit, because that's going to fuck shit up. Right, let's get rid of that. Oh, let's go back. Alright, and it says, we just played that. Let's get rid of that. And it says, Satan. And it says, the Kerch Strait, a major shipping channel near the Crimea Peninsula, has reportedly been blocked off to all civilian vessels. It comes after the Russian Navy reported seeing a Ukrainian ship in the vicinity and confirmed it is monitoring the movements. Monitoring. I don't know what's the matter with me today. Monitoring the movements. And it says, Russian intelligence service claimed the Ukrainian Navy command ship Donbass did not respond to a request to change its course. The rest of the world continues to monitor the situation as Russia and Ukraine teeter on the brink of war, hoping an altercation in the Black Sea or nearby Sea of Azov does not materialize. If it does, it could be the moment the lights and touch paper and paves the way to a conflict not seen in the region since Russia annexed Crimea in 2014. A maritime source told Russian news agency TASS that not a single ship is currently in the channel. Nigga look serious, isn't it? He ain't playing that. A bear is gonna just swipe his paw across your mat soon. According to the portal, marine traffic, dozens of ships have accumulated at the entrances to the strait from the Black and Azov seas. Russian FSB later said the Ukrainian military vessel is no longer approaching Kerch Strait, but not fully complying with orders to change direction. Ukrainian joint forces said command ship Donbass did not enter sensitive zones around Kerch Strait. The Ukrainian defense minister added it was a search and rescue ship with no weapons on board. And it goes on to say, it is understood the Ukrainian vessel left a port in the city of Mariupol on Wednesday morning and then sailed towards the Kerch Strait. Coast guards from both sides then reportedly clashed at around 1 p.m. local time over whether the vessel needed an application to sail in those waters. An FSB notice said, at present the Donbass is located at a distance of 18 nautical miles to the Kerch Strait. It does not comply with the requirement to change the course. These actions pose a threat and safety of navigation. The incident resembles a flashpoint in November 2018, which saw 3 Ukrainian Navy vessels being captured by the FSB Coast Guard. The latest tensions in the sea comes after Russia deployed thousands of troops near the Ukrainian border, sparking fears of an imminent invasion. U.S. intelligence services claim Moscow could be planning an attack as early as next month involving up to 175,000 soldiers. The Kremlin has played down its increased military presence in the region, and the Foreign Ministry voiced concerns over the influence of NATO and the alliance the Ukraine is seeking to join. NATO seeking to join. They can't join NATO because Ukraine is on Russian territory. So that means that the so-called European Union can plant missiles right next to Russia. And Mr. Putin is not going to have that. He would rather invade and take. Okay? Moscow also insisted Kiev has developed thousands of military personnel to the east. Has deployed thousands of military personnel to the east of the country amid fears it could attack areas controlled by Russian-backed separatists. Because there's people in Ukraine who speak Russian and are loyal to the Russian Federation, and people that are so-called Ukrainian are not loyal to the Russian Federation. It says there, Maria Zakharov, Russian Foreign Ministry spokeswoman, has insisted there is no chance of an end of the 7-year conflict between Ukrainian and separatist forces in the eastern Donbass region, because Donbass is where the Russian settlers live. She said negotiations on a peaceful settlement have practically hit a dead end. Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Ryabkov suggested the tensions could lead to a repeat of the 1962 Cuban Missile Crisis, when the US and Soviets stood on the brink of nuclear war. That's what we like to hear, that nuclear war, because that's what the Bible says. The fire, bring the fire. One woe is past, the second woe cometh, the third. One woe is past, the second woe past, the third woe cometh quickly. 3 world wars in the Bible. We're heading towards it, and that means we're getting out of this wicked place of the Edomites' kingdom. And it says there, he told reporters, it really could come to that. Sounds good. Music to the ears. If things continue as they are, it is entirely possible, by the logic of events, to suddenly wake up and see yourself in something similar. War, 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 war. Nuclear war, bring it. Right, so there we have it. Vladimir Roshkov Putin. It says here, the stark comments came just 2 days after a video call between US President Joe Biden and Mr. Putin that was intended to help defuse the crisis. Nope, because they want to get in that land so they can plant bombs and point them at Russia. President Biden held discussions with Ukrainian leader Volodymyr Zelensky this evening as reports of the naval escalation emerge. The office of Zelensky said they are discussing ways to provide security, financial, and political support to Ukraine in a move likely to infuriate Moscow. It's only pushing them further and further into taking the land. The statement added that Zelensky told the US president that Ukraine had clear proposals of how to unblock the peace process in the eastern Donbass region. Right? So, the Donbass region, that's what they're fighting of. It's in Ukraine, yeah? So, let's hurry up and go to war because we need to get out of it. We've had enough of this LGBTQZ plus place. It needs to go. Edomites need to be moved out of the way. We're waiting patiently for World War III and it's on the horizon. We might have early fireworks night before January, before the year 2022. So I'm going to say Kwam Yasharala. Yeah, all double honesty, apostles and elders, a great millstone. I want to say all praises, sorry, to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Bahashim Kakadash, double honesty, apostles and elders, a great millstone. Salutation to the Akim pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Let's hope. Let's hope this is it. As Michael Jackson said, this is it. Shalom, Israel.